Okay, so now defense part 2, change of range. Defense is totally changed by the introduction of Bantai Kamai, the alive hand. And so once I get this close, this is the more important hand. This is the one that really compromises her ability to attack. It sets up disarms as well. But in this case, we're going to really focus on its ability to usually temporarily impede the weapon hand so that I can hit or cut if I had a bladed weapon. It's hugely important. So the thing though is we don't want to just, Sombrada, for example, is a very good drill where we can do this at this range just to train the footwork and the interplay of weapon hand and a live hand, and even possibly work disarms. But starting at that range and staying at that range really makes it artificial. It makes it just a drill. And so what we want to do is we want to get into that range. So we want to work more fluidly between largo mano and middle range. And the other thing too is, for combat, this range is fleeting. So people get the wrong idea about how much time you spend in a real fight at this range. Not very much time at all, okay? Why do people in training spend so much time here? Because there's so many interesting, fun things to do, all right? A lot of martial arts do that. I won't name names, but staying at this range and just doing things and coming up with all these drills, it's fun. It gives students something to do. You are training useful skills, but it's not everything. In fact, like I said, in real fighting, you spend time out here, and you break through here, you're hitting, you break past it, you might go into clinch, to grappling, maybe a disarm, maybe to the ground, but you don't spend much time at that in-between point. And so you treat it as such, where I have to earn my way in, and we're deflecting, she's attacking, and deflecting here, and then, yeah, that's fine, here, and I find my way in to this, and I hit, and I might hit back and then go back out. Or it might be like this, she does that one. And I find off of this and this, I came into just a momentary impedance, I hit, and then I continue right from there into something closer. Or it might be that I go right to a disarm from there and continue. But the other thing is continuity. Don't stop and take a picture. Don't think that because you took their weapon away that the fight is suddenly over. You're gonna have to continue into grappling range or work your way back out, or they're gonna try to come take your weapon away. They might realize instantly that they need to get in close. So just my point is always address the change of range, and they see it as a progression. So we're out here, she misses. She realized she's got to get closer. I'm here, and like, boom, there's the hand. Boom, there's the hand. Boom, there's the deflect, and now I'm in. And I might hit, I might disarm, it might go to this, or it might just be deflect, cleared out of the way, hit, and then back out. All right, you only got a momentary contact with that. You fed it out of the way, you got a free shot. That didn't feel good for her. You deflect on the way out, and then you're back out here again. And then we sort of surmise the damage. We look at, okay, I got a good shot in. She's, and now maybe that puts me to an advantage as well. Okay, so now we look at changing range. We start a largo, which is this or avoidance. Sometimes it's like this. I'll make it look like I'm going to engage, and I don't, and I hit. There, and then I'm in. Boom. And I hit. She hits again. And as I'm fading, as I'm moving out, I deflect. You always have to clear your exit. I always tell people landing a good shot is like pulling off a bank heist. You got to think about how I'm going to get in there, but then you got to think about how I'm going to get out. That's a big part. That's where most of the movies go really badly, is getting out. The stories. Okay, let's try this out.